Alright guys, check this out. Got the meter going, 32.4 Celsius inside, 3:39 p.m. There's the daytime temps. Or 90.2 Fahrenheit in here and 43 Fahrenheit outside. Indoor humidity level, 30%. This baby is something else on one load of lumber. This kid, guys, this is game changer for tiny houses. One load of lumber in a barrel stove. If you have the space in your tiny house for a barrel stove, I would highly suggest making space for it. Just use some cement board and stuff that I got here. Cement board on the floor, cement on the wall closest to the unit, and then as much free space as possible. Though if you have kids, that's going to be an issue. You may want to build some type of enclosure until the kids know better. But 90 degrees on one load of firewood, guys, and it's still going. Look at this. It's actually I don't know, 350, a little bit under, but 90 degrees on one load of wood. Scrap wood at that, guys. This is not high quality lumber, pallet wood. But the one thing you guys may not know about pallet wood is a hardwood. A crappy hardwood, but it is still a hardwood because they gotta move. You're moving heavy objects on this. You can't use pine and crap like that. So pallet wood is just fine and dandy to survive off of. Now what I want to do is when I start running low on firewood, I'm gonna take a run around, grab a bunch of pallets up, take my dad's circular saw with a bunch of batteries and just chunk up a bunch of pieces, and I could have on one load 90 degrees in here if I want to all the time. Though I don't want 90 degrees. My dad keeps his place, well, when he's running his fireplace at home. Sorry about the camera angle, guys. My tripod's going for the shit here. He runs his about 80 degrees plus, and he likes to cook in front of it because now with non-existent travel going on, you can't really get away for holidays, but you can sure cook yourself out of your house if you want to. And all that's running, guys, is my ceiling fan, 12 volts. This little fan here runs off the heat of the fireplace, so it's a thermoelectric fan, which is sweet. And that's it. I got the damper full open though right now, because obviously most of the lumber has burnt down to the coals for the embers, and so now it's just settling out and radiating the heat, and that's beautiful. And it dries out the tiny house, guys. If you remember, if you're a longtime viewer of my channel, you can go back into my early videos. I had one hell of a humidity problem in here, almost raining in here at one point because of the high humidity levels, and it was going to end up having mold issues and a bunch of other nonsense. So I think we got a handle on it now. Other thing I want to show you, in my mess of wires in the cabinet, in order to have this on most of the time, let's move this so it's like that. That's better. I put in my Octopus 12 volt connectors, so I have two more that I can add. One's running the TV monitor here, the other one's running this guy, and I got about 3 lithium packs on the charge back here from just monkeying around. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, this barrel stove just warms the friggin' temperature of all my building materials right up. Like even back here is lukewarm, and that's pretty far from the fire. And the cement board, she's absorbing that heat, and it's using it as a thermal mass. So the fire is going to dump all that heat into that cement, and it'll absorb that, nice and black color anyway, and it will slowly radiate that off. and I'm loving it, guys. And my floors are nice and warm, even way back in the bathroom. I gotta keep this open though to get the heat back here, but even back in the bathroom area, guys, nice and friggin' toasty. I'm loving it. I should put a temperature probe at either end of the tiny house too, just to see the differences. 91 now, it's reading. Ooh. Oh boy. I think Rob's onto something. This barrel stove is the cat's meow. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna let it burn out, and then when it's already dropping, so before I leave, I always close my damper fully, and that ensures oxygen disappears, or most of it disappears, and the fire will just kind of smother out and die, and that's it. And I normally leave this guy running, and he will automatically shut off because he's hooked up to a smart switch. So when the battery level gets to a certain way, that'll shut off, kill that load by itself automatically. And my electric heater mats for the batteries will automatically cut out as well when they hit a certain, when the battery hits a certain percentage. And we're basically losing daylight. It is around, it's setting. If you look outside, you can see the sun kind of going down, setting, and it's about 3:45. So yeah, that's normal for our winter time. We are in November, so it's November 21st, 2020. No snow. We did have a first snowfall. Nothing stayed, thank God. I'm enjoying this year's weather, even though the covert's on, the Rona. We call it covert. But anyways, yeah. So guys, highly recommend barrel stove. I know we don't have a blizzard going on, but guys, if I'm getting 90 degrees on a 42-degree day outside, I think I'll be okay, right? It's pretty official that way. Defrag's still going. Takes a long time because the processing power in that little computer is pathetic, but it works. It still works, so I can use it as like a media player, and that's about it. So tomorrow work, the rest of the, and then if I don't have any other work after that, I will be back here, and I got a bust butt start cleaning instead of monkeying with computers all day over here, right? So yeah, anyways, see you guys later.